Now let's try to understand the another important method of the thread that is known as the sleep method, right? So let's try to do something that like here, what is happening that when we run the program, at that time this message gets printed immediately. But rather than that, if I want the pause of 1 second, then how can I achieve that? Okay, so for that, I'm just lowering down the iterations, total number of iterations. So I'm going to execute 10 iteration, otherwise I require to wait for total 40 seconds. Now I'm going to wait for 20 seconds. Okay. So what I have to do to print this messages after every second. So for that, there is a method called sleep. Okay. If you go to the thread documentation, there is a method called sleep. Yeah, this is a method sleep, okay, where you can specify the millisecond, okay. So for that much amount of time that the thread will stop its execution, okay. So that after that those milliseconds that the thread will wake up once again and it will start executing the remaining iterations. Okay, so let's try to see that how we can do this. Okay, so let's go back to our program. Here what I'm going to do, that I'm going to put into the curly brace. Okay, and here I'm just going to call that thread dot current thread dot sleep, sorry, thread dot sleep, thread dot sleep. So what will happen, that whichever the current thread is there, that would be sleep by this much of millisecond. So here I have specified 1000 millisecond. That means it is going to be slept for 1 second. Okay, and this particular method, that sleep method, throws the unchecked, sorry, check exception. And as per the theory of the exception in Java, that whenever any function or the method throws the check exception, we must have to write it with the try and catch. So that is what I'm going to do over here. Okay, so surround with try and catch like this. Okay, the same thing I'm going to do for the this thread. Okay, so let me paste it over here. So I want that both of the threads should sleep for 1 second after printing the message, and again they will print the message. Okay, let's run the application and let's see the output. Okay, I'm running the application and here you can see the output. Okay, so here you can see that the threads are getting sorry, the messages are getting printed. Let's try to run it once again. So here we are getting the expected output. Okay, so they are printing the message after every 1 second. So this is all about the sleep method of the thread class. That's it for this video.